is Jeremy Dysock, and I am a FICO certified credit coach and business credit coach with Credit Life Financial Wellness. I'm also the founder of the free credit repair advice group right here on Facebook. I want to invite you all to join me if you're watching this in a rerun, or for those of you who are watching it live, I thank you for joining me for Facebook Live. This is something I do every Wednesday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and 5 o'clock Pacific time. Now, we've talked about a lot of things over the history of my Facebook Lives. We've talked about personal credit and how to build it, how to do 609 letters, dispute letters, investigation letters, all these things. But what I want to talk about tonight is something huge. This literally just dropped this afternoon, okay? So how many of you have wanted to start a business, or how many of you are in the midst of or own your own business? Do me a favor, give me some thumbs up, give me some likes, drop some number ones down in chat so I can see that you guys are and gals are responding. But if you are in business, if you are looking to start a business, and I'm not talking about some huge giant international company necessarily, I'm talking, if you cut hair, you braid hair, you do nails, if you do lawn and garden, if you're a painter, if you have a small business, a store, retail store, if you're a truck driver, whatever business you're either starting or looking to start right now or in the process of starting, we have got something insane that we've come up with for you. How does this sound? How would you like to, in a period of about 48 hours from now, receive a minimum of $7,500 to make sure you can start your business correctly, get your EIN number, get licensed, get your LLC registered with the state, your website, your web domain, your business address, PO box, Dropbox, whatever you're using, a business phone, all the things that you need to get started? How would you like 24 to 48 hours after talking to me about this to get $7,500 minimum? I'm talking or more. And when I'm talking or more, I've seen people getting $25, $30, $50, $75,000 depending on your current situation. But one thing we can do for sure is we can look at getting you $7,500, okay, as a cash injection to start your business or build your business, and at the same time finance your business credit development program, your platinum business credit launch program with Credit Life. So here's what it is. You get $7,500 right away, and this is your first piece of business credit, okay? With that, you're going to finance the business credit launch program that you're going to do with Credit Life. Now, at Credit Life, the program is $7,500 as well. So you're getting $75 minimum, and then $75 goes to building the credit. But during this, we're going to help you make your base foundation. We're going to get your business lendable. We're going to get your business reportable, and we're going to build up and get you even more financing over the life of the program. All right. We've created something called the Business Platinum Program, and this is a top to tails business credit development program. This allows you to get credit entirely in the business name with no personal guarantee. What that means is, at the end of the program, you're going to qualify for the money you need for your business. Maybe you need to do leasing of vehicles. Maybe you want a fuel card. Maybe you need inventory for your store. Maybe you need to pay employees. Maybe you're looking to get into real estate and you want to fix up and sell houses. Maybe you need to buy leads or a customer relationship management tool, a CRM. Whatever your needs are, you can put the $7,500 immediately towards it. At the same time, you're going to work with the business professionals at Credit Life. We're going to go through and make sure your business is compliant and lendable. We're going to go through and make sure it's reportable, Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian business, your Paydex score. Get that all in place for you for the business, and then begin to get you net terms, net 30, 60, 90 terms with vendors and business credit cards, including top tier credit cards in the business name. How would you like to have a $25,000 credit card to use for your business in the business name that gives you not just the ability to access the money, but gives you perks, maybe travel miles, discounts, cash back, all the things that come with a top tier business credit card. This is what the program does for you. We just recently funded $80,000 for somebody who is a property investor. We just got a couple of realtors, each $30,000 lines of credit to use for their business through the Business Platinum program. This is insane. We're talking, there's no down payment for this. There's no money out of pocket to get started on this. We fill out the paperwork, the service agreement to get started on this launch program, this Business Platinum launch program. And with that, it goes in for the financing. You're able to finance the business credit development program itself, so you don't have to come up with $7,500 out of your pocket to pay Credit Life, okay? That's not something you have to do. And then you'll receive a cash injection for your business for either current operating costs for your business or to get your business jump started. Maybe you've got a lawn service and you want to put that towards equipment. Maybe you are in a hair salon, you want to put that towards some product. Maybe you want to get your own web domain and do search engine optimization, things like that. Maybe you're a drop shipping company. Maybe you're whatever business you're in. You'll get an immediate $7,500 minimum cash injection on your business. And then throughout the Business Platinum program, which takes about 6 to 9 months, but it's not 6 to 9 months till you're getting funding in the business name or credit in the business name, but 6 to 9 months till we've basically done the things that we can do for you. And you're going to develop credit. You're going to get a credit profile, a Paydex score. You're going to be on Dun & Bradstreet. You'll have your LLC in place. You'll be able to hire an accountant, hire a bookkeeper. Make sure you do this all properly. And you'll be finally established by the end of this so you can go out and get that SBA financing, the small business finance. You can go out and get all those different banking products, leasing, equipment leasing. This is huge. Like, if you've never encountered business credit before, here's how most business credit works. You might have a small business, you might have a credit card like the Capital One business card, but you filled out your social security number for that and you signed what's called a personal guarantee. What that means is if the business goes bad, if everything goes sideways on you, you are going to be personally on the hook for all that money. So the business ends up torpedoed, maybe it fails, and what happens to you? Well, you end up owing all this money. With business credit, we're talking about credit entirely in the business name. If I own JJD Marketing LLC, those are my initials, Jeremy James Dysock. If I own JJD Marketing LLC and I do this, I'll get an immediate cash injection of a minimum of $7,500 and the program paid for. Obviously, you're making payments on this. This is your first credit. So literally, you start the credit development, the credit building program by building credit. So this money that you're spending and the cash injection, these things are all building your business credit. They're building that foundation to continue to build on in the program. We've had people go through the program and get 5, 6, 7 investment properties in the business name so they don't have the personal liability. We've had people lease semi-trucks because they're over-the-road truck drivers and they want to run on their own shingle. If you're a truck driver, you know what that means. We are able to, with this Business Platinum program, new business launch program, we are able to, within 48 hours, get you a minimum of $7,500 launch capital for you, minimum. And we're seeing people right now, hearing people who are getting, $10,000, $20,000 and more, but we're going to say $7,500 because I always under promise and over deliver. So you get $7,500 capital to do the launch, to make sure you're established correctly, to make sure you get your LLC recorded correctly, all the things you need to do for your business. But it also is then going to pay for the Business Platinum program through Credit Life, arguably the #1 credit and financial wellness company in the nation. Okay. And then we're going to take you through with the coaches at Credit Life and our patented and our exclusive business platinum program, and we're going to make sure that the company is lendable, that all the things are in place, that you've got all the pieces you need for banks, for lenders to say yes to credit in the business name. Now, business credit compared to personal credit, we talk a lot about personal credit in the free credit repair advice group. It's very structured, it's very rigid. You can send letters. If you get denied, you get a denial letter with reasons. Okay. Business credit is the wild, wild west. And unlike personal credit, in personal credit, you get penalized if you have too much personal credit. Your score goes down, you're a bigger risk. Business, it's the exact opposite. The more you have, the more they're willing to give you. But you have to start somewhere. A lot of people don't even realize business credit exists, that you can get credit entirely in the EIN number, the employee ID number, your business tax ID number, and not have to connect it in any way, shape, or form to your social security number. That's how business credit works. It divorces the liability between you and the company. So if the company fails, you're not stuck, you're not on the hook. Or if you get laid up in the hospital for a while, the company can continue to exist on its own business credit and earn while you're getting better, okay? So if you're thinking of starting a business, if you're starting a business, if you've recently started a business, you want the Business Platinum Program launch, because it's going to inject a minimum of $7,500 to you within 24 to 48 hours. It's also going to finance the Business Platinum Program with Credit Life, which will get your business lendable and make sure you're compliant. It'll get the business reportable. You'll have your slates to make your marks, Equifax for business, Experian for business, the big boy, Dun & Bradstreet, and your Paydex score. We have direct conduits to it so we can get that all established. And you've got the financing with the Jumpstart program to do that. This is no money out of your pocket. You're not paying Credit Life to get this started. You're filling out the paperwork. We're submitting it for the financing, and you're getting the minimum of $7,500 cash injection to start or to stoke your business, to build it. And then you're going to get in this, the Credit Life Business Platinum Launch Program. It's going to be about 6 to 9 months, and we go through everything from compliance, making sure you're lendable, to having the bureaus opened up for you, making sure you're reportable, developing a Paydex score, having a Dun & Bradstreet, and then actually obtaining the financing for you. We've got access to thousands of lenders who want to lend to businesses. It starts out simple with things like terms. You know, if you have garbage bags you use in your house and you got paper that you write on, great, we get you a Staples account. You're able to buy from that and then pay a net 30. That's credit, and they report to the business credit bureaus. Just like personal credit, we've got Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You didn't ask them to make a profile for you, and they didn't ask you if they could, right? Business, everything's pay to play. You got to actually go out and get the slates on which to make your mark. You're Dun & Bradstreet with your DUNS number, your Equifax business, your Experian business. We get that established for you. So we get you lendable, we get you reportable, we start building that credit. So it starts with net terms. Then it's a business credit card, maybe a $5, $10, $15, $20,000 little business credit card. And then maybe it's a line of credit for the business. It's a term loan. Maybe then, as you get into more higher tier things, it's top tier credit cards with rewards and miles. It's fuel cards. It's leasing. It could be buildings. We have taken people through the Business Platinum Program, and they are purchasing real estate entirely in the business name with their newfound business credit. What happens if there's a major real estate downturn and we have a crash like we did in 06, 07? Well, if you're the personal guarantor for those are in your name, you're on the hook for those houses. But I'm not telling you to go out and torpedo a business, but if you're in the if these are all in the LLC name and you bankrupt the LLC, that's the LLC's responsibility. That's what LLC stands for. It's a limited liability corporation. So most people don't know how to start with business credit. We're making it simple for you. The first thing you need to do is book a consultation at www.bookcoachjeremy.com. Select business credit consultation on there, okay? Select business credit consultation. I'm going to do a no-cost consultation, initial consultation with you and explain the launch program. As we get into it, I may even comp you a business scan. We've got a business scan that shows what you might qualify for as a business right away. It's a $497 product, okay? I have the ability to comp a few of these, and if you book now, I'll do it for you. If you book within 24 hours of right now, it is August 10th, 2022. So within 24 hours, Central Time of 7:18 p.m. If you book in that window, I'm going to comp you the $497 business scan. I'm probably going to get some flack for this. No, I'm going to. Here, let's get the focus back in order. There we go. I'm going to get flack for this. This isn't me saying, "Oh, management will come down." No, they're actually going to say, "What did you just do?" And those of you who've been in the free credit repair advice group or talk to me know I don't ask a whole lot of permission. I don't ask forgiveness either. It's kind of crazy. So I'll copy the business scan. We'll do the business a consultation. We'll go through and explain it to you. And if it sounds like something you want to do, we'll get you signed up. You'll get a minimum of a $7,500 injection of cash into your business for your first piece of financing. And this will also, when you sign up, it'll pay for the business platinum program, okay? And it's your first piece of credit. You're borrowing the money to do these things. And at first, are you going to be a personal guarantor on it? Yes, you are. I'll explain the details to you. It's not rocket science, though. It's not that difficult. And if you're thinking, "Oh, my credit's an issue, I don't know if I should do a consult or not, if I can," tell you what, there's no cost for the consultation. There's no risk to you. We can talk about it, and sometimes there are things we can do to get you jump started anyway. But if you're looking for capital for your business, you're a fool if you don't go to www.bookcoachjeremy.com and book a business consultation. I'm going to figure out on that call what you may already qualify for. We're going to get you enrolled into the Business Platinum program. But Jeremy, how much are the monthly payments? Nothing. You're financing this in with that startup capital. Well, Jeremy, how much do I have to give you to make this happen? Is there an application? No, there's not. There's no application fee. There's no, I don't have a magical credit life funding fee, anything like that. You're taking on the financing for this, your first step in the business name of getting financing, and it's going to pay for the entire business platinum program. And I'll tell you what, this financing, if you think, "Oh, that's great, I'll have $7,500, this isn't the end of it, boys and girls. This is the beginning. This is the first step in establishing your credit, in the business name. You've got personal credit. Your personal credit might be great. "Well, Jeremy, I've got lots of credit." That's great. But if this stuff is all in your name, if you're running expenses on a credit card in your name, if you're using your own vehicle that you're not able to write off the lease payments on, if you're doing these things on your own credit, you're taking on all the liability. This is about separating you from that liability. This is about divorcing that liability. It's having your personal credit standalone and your business credit standalone. "But Jeremy, my personal credit's bad." That doesn't matter. We'll talk about it. "Jeremy, my personal credit's good." That's great. We'll talk about it. No matter what, we'll talk about it. If you go to www.bookcoachjeremy.com, select a business credit consultation. If you do it within the next 24 hours, I am going to comp you the business scan. And the business scan, if you want, you can go on our website right now and you can buy it for $497. And we will gladly take your credit card and we will gladly put it in our bank account. But if you sign up for the consultation with me for the business launch, I'm going to comp that for the next 24 hours for you. So there's a $497 value plus the value of a 27-year veteran of the finance and credit industry having a consultation with you. That's a lot of value for no cost. That's how confident I am that when we talk about this, you're going to go, "Oh my God, where do I sign?" Okay. Yes, I want a minimum of $7,500 to establish my business correctly. Yes, I want to develop business credit and go through this program. And yes, I've got a goal. I've got a 1-month goal, a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, a 1 year, a 5 year, a 10-year goal. I want to be the biggest contractor in town. I want to have the best hair salon. Well, I'm not really a hair salon guy, but you know what I'm talking about. I want to buy my own fleet of trucks. I want to own 20 properties and with the rent from that achieve financial freedom. And I want to do it with someone else's money. The best money to use to build your business is somebody else's money. Use the bank's money. They're willing to do it. So let's run with that, right? So book your consultation, www.bookcoachjeremy.com, and you're going to pick a day, an evening, or a weekend. Oh, I'm a busy guy. I work. Fantastic. I've got different times available. I'm a busy guy too, but I make them available for you because this is so important. Like I said, I will comp you the $497 business launch scan. Okay. Or you can go on our website and buy one. I don't care which one you do. Either way, it's going to give the exact same results. I will comp you the business consultation to talk about your business, talk about the launch, talk about getting you a minimum of $7,500 into your account within 24 to 48 hours. And having the whole business platinum program with Credit Life, the $7,497, $7,500 program, having that put in a way where you don't have to cut a check, you don't have to sign up for monthly payments to Credit Life. The whole thing's bundled together. It's nice, it's tidy. There's no application fee. There's no, you don't have to come to us with a pile of money and go, I'd like to get started to get, this is all about nurturing. This is all about building. This is all about launching and growing. And I'll tell you what, if you've noticed that eggs and bread, milk, soda, if you've noticed that apples and oranges and tomatoes and cucumbers, if you've noticed gasoline has gotten more expensive lately, guess what? It has. We're in a rough economy right now. It was funny because I pulled up CNN. It was touting how good things are, things are great. There's no recession. The economy's strengthened. B as in B, S as in S. My grocery bill was $300 last week. Okay, my grocery bill's never $300. My grocery bill used to be about $150 less than a year ago. Okay, filling up my tank with gasoline cost me $100 bill. Gasoline's never cost me $100 bill. So if you're thinking about, if this is you, if you're like, yeah, testify, Jeremy, if you're feeling this pinch too, and you're considering a side hustle, you're considering starting your own business, maybe this is just an idea right now and you don't know where to start. That's what the Business Platinum program is for. But Jeremy, I don't have the money to start a business. That's what the Business Platinum program's for. But I don't have money to get my license or my LLC. That's what the Business Platinum program with the bonus launch is for. You're going to receive 24 to 48 hours after we connect. You're going to get a minimum of $7,500 into your bank account, okay, to jumpstart the business. You're also going to have finance. We're paid in full by this. You're going to have finance the Business Platinum program. You've got a giant tax write-offs. Look up section 179 if you're curious. The entire thing is going to be a tax write-off for you as well as interest payments and things like that. These are all tax write-offs. Okay, so you're going to receive these things. You're going to get the business credit scan. We're going to see what type of money is available to you right now, the way you stand, and then what boxes we have to check to make sure you're lendable. And then we're going to build the credit 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road. We're not going to be talking about $7,500. We're going to be talking about $75,000. 6 months down the road, 9 months down the road, we're going to be talking about $750,000 to purchase investment properties with, or $180,000 or more to buy your tractor, buy your truck for your business. This is real. And if you think you're going to get rich making your boss rich, you got another thing coming. But Jeremy, you work for a company. How do you do it? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. If you think you're going to get your boss rich, or pardon me, you think you're going to get yourself rich by making your boss rich, you're wrong. The way to wealth is to work for yourself. The way to wealth is to work for yourself. And that doesn't have to be quitting your day job. That can be your side hustle. Maybe you always wanted to open a drop ship company. Maybe you wanted to, I mean, there's so many options. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me about your goals. That's what the consultation call is for. Go to www.bookcoachjeremy.com. I know that nothing like this exists elsewhere in the credit industry. Why? Because we've spent years building up to what I am talking about right now. This is what's called a soft launch. By the way, we haven't sent out our email marketing, and we haven't placed ads and pay per click yet. This is called a soft launch, okay? Because this will help field questions and help us make our manuals for that. We've done the business credit program for a long, long time. We've never done it before where we say, hey, good to meet you. Here's a minimum of $7,500 to start your business with. There's nothing like this out there. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. So book your consultation. I'll comp you that $497 scan, that business scan, or else you can go on our website on creditlife.com and buy it with your credit card right now. But if you're like me, the comp makes more sense. Book that, www.bookcoachjeremy.com. Wow, I never do lives that sound like an infomercial, but this one did and does. And you know what? I'm okay with that. The reason I'm okay with that is there were more LLC filings, people starting their own businesses in the last 12 months than at any point in American history. And guess what? Most of them are going to fail. Yeah, most of them are going to fail. Well, Jeremy, that's not encouraging. Of course it's not. It wasn't meant to be. Most of those new businesses fail. Now, if you funded the business by taking out financing in your name and maybe putting it on your credit cards and taking out a loan against your house and the business fails, you're screwed. Have you ever seen those restaurant impossible things where basically people are hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and they're about to lose their house, about to lose everything over their restaurant because their restaurant failed? That's what's going to happen to people who are using their personal credit or signing personal guarantees for the big money to run their business. That's why we've created this program. So you are not one of those statistics. This does not happen to you. What if you fail? Well, if you fail with someone else's money and an LLC, a limited liability corporation, has all the responsibility for it, you don't lose your house. You don't lose everything you've worked so hard for, okay? You're in the free credit repair advice group, many of you, to make your credit better. We don't want to make your credit worse. Instead, let's build credit in the business name. Let's access financing in an EIN number, not your social security number. Again, get financing for the business in the business name under the EIN number, the employee ID number, not your social security number. Also, within 24 to 48 hours of getting started on this, you're going to get a cash injection to make sure that you're able to get your LLC done right, file all the papers you need to file, get your website going, your phone system, everything. You're going to get a $7,500 cash injection within 24 to 48 hours after getting started on the Business Platinum Launch Program. It's going to finance everything. I can't think of anything else to say on this other than if you want to learn more, go ahead and click the link that's scrolling below. Go to www.bookcoachjeremy.com and book your initial no-cost consultation. Book that scan with me. I'm going to comp you that scan. And man, I tell you what, let's change your future. Let's change your life. Let's fund your dream. Maybe your business is only an idea at this point. Well, great. Let's do a consultation anyway and talk, because unless you know the path you need to take to make that idea into a reality and what types of expectations you should have, because I guarantee you right now, if all you have is an idea, you probably don't know where to start. We are where to start. This is what we do, and we're damn good at it. www.bookcoachjeremy.com. Thanks a lot for joining me. I appreciate all of you. And boy, do I look forward to talking to you and hearing about your new businesses. Bye-bye.